What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are revisiting Cabin in the Woods. Now, off rip, this movie's trash. Alright, and if you like this movie, that's cool. That's good for you. You know what I'm saying? No harm, no foul. If you like this movie, that's cool. But for me, this movie's trash. This is my second time seeing it. I seen it once back in like 2013. I think this came out in 2012, something like that. And I was scrolling the movies to watch the horror section as usual. Dang, I ain't seen Cabin in the Woods in a minute. Come to think of it, I only seen it once, so I decided to watch it, and I shouldn't have done that. But since I did, we're gonna get into this anyway. So the screen that you see right here, this book. See this book? This book is the entire plot, climate, everything that's gonna happen is because of this book right here. All right. So they're in the cabin, in the woods, as the title of the movie says, and they're in the basement. They're looking through some stuff. They're trying to, like, I guess let's just say they're exploring. So she finds this diary. Now she's about to read from this diary. Okay, now this is a possible way she could have ensured survival in this video. This is part 3. All right, she could have ensured survival by one simple thing, and I'm gonna get to that at the end of the video. But let's watch a little bit.
Guys, listen to this. April 4th. Father was cross with me and said I lacked the true faith.
Notice how
Anna Patience Buckner.
everybody's getting intrigued by this. It's like this diary is drawing everyone in. Like, yo, what you reading? That sounds really interesting. Like, no, it don't. It doesn't sound interesting.
Mama screamed most of the night. I prayed that she might find faith, but she only stopped when Papa cut her belly and stuffed the coals in.
Like, you see, buddy, right here. Look at the concern. His face expresses concern. Like, yo, we probably shouldn't be reading this book. You know what I mean? I don't know why y'all so invested, but this is kind of creepy, right? That's how he looks, concerned. We're gonna call him concerned. That's the concerned guy.
The glory of the pain, like Matthew. But cutting the flesh makes him have a husband's bulge, and I do not get like that.
That's how I feel. Like, what are we doing? We really reading this out loud right now? Like, seriously? Like, y'all getting a kick out of it?
Jesus, can we not?
Go on.
Why?
I want to know.
Like, why do you want to know? Like, if you want to know that type of stuff, man, it's no telling what goes on in your head. Like, I couldn't imagine. I wouldn't want to imagine the type of stuff that goes on in your head.
Our spirits.
Like, he's really concerned and afraid.
Great pain will.
And he should be.
And there's something in Latin.
Okay, I'm drawing a line in the fucking sand here. Do not read the Latin.
Okay, right there. That, ladies and gentlemen, is our conscience. In every horror movie, well, majority, they gotta give you a character that has reasonable doubt, that is a critical thinker, that uses their head in the situation, right? That way the people that are getting killed in the movie don't have an excuse of they didn't know. Even though they're dead, doesn't matter, but who knows what it is on the afterlife, right? We ain't died yet, we don't know. They can die in peace knowing that they caused their own deaths, and that concern on the screen here was correct the whole time. We shouldn't read this book, we shouldn't read this Latin. But let's continue on. So my man's just like, is he the only one that heard that voice say, read it? Like, you see, he's the only one that reacted. The concerned look still. He still has this look of concern. And they are invested in this story. Like, they really want to know what happened. And he's just like, yo, like, we down here in a dark basement reading a creepy diary about some kind of murdering spree. Make it make sense.
What the fuck?
You see what I'm saying? Like, what? For real.
Read
Dolor.
No.
Stop being a fucking baby.
Kurt,
It's a diary.
it doesn't even mean anything.
So, Mr. Thor here, Mr. Extraction Star, we already know his demise. He cares way too much. He cares more than the little girl that wrote it. We're gonna X him out. He don't even matter at this point. Did I miss a part of the movie where they said she could speak Latin or read Latin? I'm sorry. Because I might have missed that part. But how does she know it doesn't mean... Let's listen to what she said one last time.
Dana. Fuck.
Dolor.
No.
Stop being a fucking baby.
Kurt,
It's a diary.
it doesn't even mean anything.
How does she know? And if she knows, why not just say it doesn't even mean anything, y'all? It's just so and so, so and so, so and so, yada yada. It's simple, man. But
Dana.
Dolor. Super vivo.
you see, like she got the smug. Hold on, let me see. No, I ain't gonna do all that. Like she got this smug. Look at this. Like I'm gonna read this with a cocky attitude, and like it's a joke. She's literally playing with their lives right now.
Carl. Dolor. Supplemus. Carl.
Now, if you pay attention to this, don't it sound like you're conjuring up something?
Dolor. Igneo. Animus.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The stupidity that fell upon these group of people, except for Concern. Concern was the only guy of logic here, but the way she could have ensured survival for her and her friends here is leave the book sitting down, man. Leave the book alone. Don't read it. You know, like imagine if they hadn't read that book. Now, clearly there's gonna be some more stuff released. Obviously, they're releasing all these creatures and stuff or whatever, but I don't know. Maybe if they hadn't conjured up the zombies, man. You know, I feel like you going after the zombies first. These niggas can't die. They already dead. So, you know what I'm saying? Like you were doomed from the jump. Okay, as you see here, before we end this video, if she hadn't read that book, it would have ensured survival just for a brief moment. Because something else, as I said before, would have gotten released. Alright. The overall way they could have survived in this film, and this is everybody, and not just the ones that did, they could have all survived by not going in the first place. First of all, just think of it, it's 2 females and 3 guys. Y'all could have thought of something else more fun and logical to do besides go to a cabin in the woods. Like, what are y'all doing? Going there are y'all horny or something? Like that defeats the purpose because y'all grown. Y'all can go anywhere but a cabin in the woods. So everybody deserved what they got. They for sure, but they didn't have to go there.